Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Hearts of Iron 4, where we are playing as the Troll Warren, with the War Chief Betty in charge, and then the first as the Tyrant of the Warren, ruling it all. We've just fought against the Apostles and managed to take them out. We fought against the... oh, what were they called? Not the Marrow Drinkers. Bone Dancers. And we beat them. So now we are thinking about where we want to go next. At the moment we are working on cracking cultists, which will give us the Apostle core territories. Then we'll dance on their bones, which will give us the Bone Dancer cores. So I think it is now time for us to go after the Mirelurks. The Mirelurks, well, the Apostles were a very difficult nation to kill, although I suspect that was mostly because of the attrition that we were suffering. They have a lot of crossing points here. Wow. An easily fordable area, apparently. So... what I'm thinking here is I'm going to give...
sometimes they escape and I have to round them up again.
A good number to Bone Snarl, who is going to attack just due north, like so. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to defend all of these crossing points, of which there are quite a few. In fact, this would be easier just doing in 3 sets. So we'll do one there, do one there, and then one there. And you've got how many troops? 10. So how about we stick 4 in each?
So many staring eyes.
Now, hell, if I could do that as a front line and get some crossings going, I would do so, but I don't trust that we can.
Don't look at me.
Well, actually, one way we can find out. Let's see if we can. Yeah, the problem is each of these crossings is its own separate location. So I think the easiest thing really is just to... this is not drawing. Come on, draw the... okay, now I can't even do a fallback line. Nope, you can't either. Let me just reload this. Fallback loans seem to have broken. Lines, not loans. It's left you with 12. There we go, now I can do it again. One, 2, 3, 4. Because we have to defend all of these river crossings, and then we're going to get Bone Snarl attacking to here. And they're going to need to be defending quite a lot of territory, and they've only got about 10 divisions with which to do that. Yeah, I think that they might be in a bit of trouble here. We also have 2 military factories that we can use, which I'm just going to stick on mongrels for now because they're just damaged. We're not going to be able to use them. And we can modify the government, but I'm not going to bother doing that just yet. We're going to finish this focus, and then I think we're going to go after the Mirelurks straight away. How is the Western Brotherhood doing? Fueling our rise. Okay, this is fine. And we can also modify the government. Is there anything else that we need to be doing? We could get the upgraded generals. Grab proficient mercenaries. That also increases the number of special forces we can have. I mean, just for that, it would be a good idea. Settlement builder could also be good. Are we building settlements yet? No, we're still doing, like, entirely infrastructure. Let's get the repairs done first. Right, let's get you into position, and then we'll start attacking. You know what this mod is missing? A Deathclaw nation. There was a sub-mod for intelligent Deathclaws. It would be possibly one of the things you could do with the cap system. Basically send Deathclaws after your enemies, or after other nations. Hi Mordred in chat, I'm confused. Did you raid someone then start a new stream? No. I went offline and I have auto-hosting set up, so it's probably automatically hosting someone in the interim. And we are still suffering from bad supply. And I can see why. That's a level 2 province. Let's get you built first. So long as the units aren't moving, bad supply doesn't matter. It's only when they start moving, or worse, attacking, that bad supply comes in.
Head voice, that you. So many staring eyes.
Okay, there's going to be a lot of people training up, which is fine. Guerreros de Honduras has joined the Jungle Pact. Change your colours. I'm going to make you green because you're the super mutants.
So many staring eyes.
And I'm going to make you darker green. No, I'm going to make these guys the dark green. Because I got the behemoths as well. I don't actually know what colour a behemoth is. I'm not sure I've ever actually come up against one. Then you're going to be the light green. There we go. That's definitely never going to be confusing. Never, ever, ever. Yeah, the auto-host was playing Hard to Find 3. That would be Ben Magnus. Cazador's Nation. That is, to be fair, a really scary thing. I mean, yeah, when I was playing New Vegas just now, I came across like 2 Cazadors. I was like, ah, shoot it! Shoot it! Don't like those things. They hurt. Although I did have anti-venom, so it wouldn't have been the worst thing ever. Still pretty bad, though. I think that was the dog upgrade. Now I think we want dynamite! How's the template again? We have 2 slots. So we could go dynamite and fire teams for extra damage. I'm not convinced that we need chem teams. Although, frankly, yeah, we probably are. I think not for the behemoths. I think the behemoths we can just go fire team and demolitions. Then maybe for the mutants we can get chems and demolitions and anti-tank. How are we doing for anti-tank? We have 62. Is that going to be enough to add AT to all of you? Because we're going to need them for this next fight. No. I'm still going to add them though. So that the AT that we do have can start to be dispersed. Then I think I'm going to go for the squad automatic weapons. We'll need to decide between LMGs and HRCWs. I'm actually wondering if we want the HCRWs for the extra piercing, because we already do a lot of soft attack. Make calls for free manpower, that's what we're using the focuses for. Warrior training. Oh wow, we can almost get that. Sweet. I'm actually really tempted to just start this now. Do it. Heaven's Gate took 7 states, so in this alternate universe, Heaven's Gate beat Highchapel. Remember in the New Canaan game, Highchapel actually beat Heaven's Gate. I'm still kind of bemused by the fact that they were able to pull that one off. Surprisingly impressive. They're not guarding this at all. New Reno declared war on the Yakuza territories. And Western Brotherhood and Arroyo is still fighting, and then the NCR and Caesar's Legion is still fighting. I suspect that this is going to be a lot more one-sided than this conflict. Well, not sorry, one-sided. I suspect that this is going to be a lot more of a stalemate than this conflict usually is. And I think the more time that the NCR is given, the more they're going to be able to build up. So the less of a threat, hopefully, Western Brotherhood becomes. Wow, we're getting really bad supply in here. I mean, we're working on it, and this is weird, because Arago is actually a level 10 infrastructure already. Cracking the cultists, done. That should give us another influx of manpower. Now, do we want to do Mirelurk meet and straight away? Or do we want to get dancing on the bones? Let's take a quick look to see how many troops we're short. We're still 1,000 manpower short. So I think what I'm going to do is dancing on their bones. We can sort out the infrastructure because we're not going to be able to attack straight away anyway. The Bone Dancers were infamous for their post-battle feasts, during which they would pile high the bones of those they'd consumed into a vast fleshy mass of gore. Their bravest warriors would dance atop these bones until growing too tired to move. To be the last man moving was a great honour amongst the people. It is only fitting that we treat the dead in the same ritualistic celebrations they gave to so many others. Hit and run. Ah, excellent. That's the Special Forces capacity multiplier. Walking tanks. Oh, that's for power armor. Now, can we get any more of these? Yes, we can. We can get 4 more behemoths. Go on then, if you insist. Look how many behemoths we have in training. 5, 6, 7, 8 behemoth units. Don't mind if I do.
So many staring eyes.
Right, anything else that I could be doing? Yes, I can be getting even more special forces. I don't think I need vehicle, naval, or aircraft companies. I'm going to... We're actually going to wait until we hit 400, and we may as well just go straight to military academy officers. Though we don't lose anything by doing it in steps. May as well go for this. That's going to allow me probably to, yep, train some more. That's another 5 units right there. Madness! And now we are short on behemoth. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these down. And we're going to add another set. And we're going to make these lower priority. Because these ones are already in training. In fact, I think they're more or less fully equipped. Cool. Deeper into the earth. Let me guess, more defensiveness. Crowlands gets 3 building slots. No, that's just giving them some more stuff. And wow, Crowlands is a very highly industrialized location. Interesting. Speed 5 this. Are we still having infrastructure problems? Yep. I think that this place might need to be higher than a level 5. It's a level 6. I mean, there are a fair number of resources here we can make use of. Is it because they're not getting enough supply through these two? Ah, yes, it is. Those also need to level up. Do it that way around. Special Forces 3. That means even more Special Forces, I think. Yep. Special units plus 5 organization. Don't mind if I do. That's another 4 behemoths. This playthrough is me seeing Mordred playing the part of Azag the Slaughterer. I think that there probably would be some similarities, yes. We're now 1,000 behemoths short. I'm okay with this. Still really oversubscribed there. I'm surprised that we're having this many problems. Did I add logistics to you? I did. And there are fire teams. So now we need to decide between LMGs or HCWs. LMGs do have more soft attack. HCWs do have more pierce and more hard attack. But as we've seen, like, the anti-tank rifles are so powerful that you almost never actually need the HCWs. I do think that they should possibly tone anti-tank rifles down a little bit. Would make these a lot more useful, a lot more interesting. Maybe bump their piercing up to 10. That might do it. Because then you could use these without the AT. AT really would be like the anti-robot use, and then these would be against the anti-units with hardness, like Special Forces or mutants. Possibly light armor, like motorized. Why not using army? Yeah, I probably should be. I keep forgetting that it's available for regular technologies and not just doctrines. Up till now, I've been upgrading my templates fairly regularly. I mean, the bonuses from anti-tank rifles are just so good that I think I'm going to go for the light machine gun. Right, national focus. I think it's time for the Mirelurk meet.
Sometimes they escape, and I have to round them up.
Let's get you out of the area, otherwise you will just be sucking up supplies. Still getting 11 of 6.
Head voice, that's you. Don't look at me. Huh?
See if this changes things at all. Supply pressure is definitely lessened, but not removed. But now we're just 8 over. Supply here is so bad. And we could purchase some more slaves, but frankly we're going to finish that off soon, so I don't think we need to. Republic of Rio Grande declared war on Ejercito. 80s declared war on Ripperalt. So other wars around the world are beginning to kick off. Caesar's Legion has crossed the river. Heavy melee weaponry, that's going to be a big upgrade. And I would also like to start making assault weaponry, please. And thank you. Right, new technology. We can get warrior equipment, which is more breakthrough for leg infantry. That does sound good to me. And we have another behemoth ready for duty. Start them training as well. Western Brotherhood of Steel declared war on the NCR. Oh, they finally beat Arroyo. Well, the NCR had some time to prepare this time. Yeah, it's because Caesar's Legion and the NCR have, like, the same number of troops. So that when the NCR also has to fight against the Western Brotherhood, they're just overwhelmed. I'm guessing all the production you put into the behemoths is just to draw them into the army. Yeah, I think so. Or breeding them. Ah, we have the other 100 that we need for military academy officers. Boop. And you know what that means. More behemoths. We are at this rate gonna have like a full army of behemoths. It's gonna be scary. How long? 9 more days. And infrastructure situation is not really changed. So I think I'm going to make you into a level 8 province. I'm just going to keep on trying to upgrade you. Because the fact that Arago is already a level 10. Though I guess you're also working on Camus Valley. Hang on. Let's make Camus Valley into a 7. Imagine you're a Tato farmer and you see 24-unit core of behemoths running towards your settlement and a bunch of militia stationed there. Yeah, it wouldn't be good. Mirelurk meat done. To war. Crush. Right, next. I think it's going to be time for the old road. That actually gives us some more infrastructure in those areas. There are numerous roads and ruined pathways within our growing nation. The rebuilding of these highways, byways, and simple trails will allow for the armies of the Troll Warren to move far greater efficiency and return home with the spoils of war just as quickly. Alright, show me how it's done. Really? 3 of you attacking this guy and you can't damage it? Ngusta. Mirelurk platoon. Hardness 25%. How much armor does this guy have? 18. Wait, we have 50 pierce. What's the problem? Oh, that's hard attack, it's not pierce. So none of these 3 divisions can pierce your armor? They probably don't have the rifles yet, because it's the behemoths that have the rifle units. 47 organization. 400 defense. They actually do a lot of soft attack. Mirelurks are tough. Pecos colony has joined the Rio Pact. Good. And we now have supply again. Even more good. Walking tanks. Ah, I can't get principal. Requires primitive radio. 3... 8 special forces versus 3... Just 3. We need purity, so how can I get primitive radios? Is this something I've just overlooked? I think this is something I've... Yeah, it is. It's right there. Okay. Well, let's get technology, and then we'll start working on those. We just need to remember to go back to doctrines, because we haven't actually finished them yet. Right, more factories. Well, I think we do need some more behemoths in that case. Let's do something like this. Oh, we have 1,000 saws already. Well, in that case, this is going to give us some more piercing. Actually, no, it's not. Gives us more heart attack, though. So these two are Mirelurks. Like, their regular infantry units are garbage.
Sometimes they escape, and I have to round them up again. Huh? Shit, I'm waiting.
Okay, now we're beating him.
Got you now.
We're still not able to pierce his armor. But... yeah. Them not guarding this crossing was bad for them. Upgrade this to light machine guns. Don't need nearly as many of you. Let's get some more behemoths instead. And some more of those. And then some more behemoths. Okay, new technology. That's all of those done. Let's get dynamite! Can I change this? Then spend that? I can. No, I can't. Crap. That was my bad. Cut off.
You will pay. So many staring eyes. That voice. Don't look at me. Huh?
Yeah, they just didn't have enough troops. Did the templates need recon as well? They had it, didn't they? Oh, they didn't. Yes, they did. Yeah, they definitely did.